We good? Okay. Hello and welcome back to another iteration of House Celtigar and the stream we're playing. We are gonna get right on into it. We're playing as Lord Roland. It has been 28 years since our start. We have been raiding up and down the coastline. We'll get into what we did last time shortly. It was primarily just raiding House Ironwood. Our heir here is Sir Harold, one of our knights, master of the horse. He has two daughters, Dorcas Celtigar and Lena Celtigar. Dorcas is married to Prince Rickard Rain, one of our knights, and also a good friend of mine. We've also got Smelma Celtigar, our great-granddaughter, but unfortunately, because the AI is a little stupid, we can't find a good marriage for her quite yet. As in the sense, it would give us an alliance. Anywho, we're going to go back out. Things we have done recently, we have strengthened our holdings. We have the High Lordship of Rook's Rest. We also own the province of Dunfort. We have recently unlocked the Practice Pirate tradition. This allows us to raid other lands, basically stealing their gold in an exchange for our prestige. Last time out, we applied that new tradition over here to House Ironwood and basically raided all of their lands, getting 400 gold. So we've got a nice little stackaroonie to spend. So before we spend that, I'm going to just go ahead and get it started on 1 speed. We have 3 things to do here. So we could declare war on King Justin, the Griffin of the Hook. Might do that. He doesn't seem to have any allies. This one is plotting to kill my friend Rickard, my granddaughter's husband. We'll have to try and fix that. But for now, we're just going to slowly let our troops replenish. Last time out, they mainly got eaten up just by attrition down in the Dornish Desert. That's where all armies go to die. It's like the Ladon. Restraints, we have a learning trait to do. Not a trait, a learning skill point to use. We'll do carefree. So we are getting kind of old. We have poor health because we are a drunkard. So Sir Harold could take over kind of at any time, I think. He is not looking too great in his own right. So some of the things I want to try and do is decide what to spend this gold on. Last time out, we were kind of perusing the artifacts market a little bit. We picked up a decent set of green plate for ourselves. The reason I put this mace, even though it does give us another captain, somebody's trying to kill my granddaughter Dorcas. That can't happen. That's actually not too bad. Advantage in planes. No. Crap Claw Warhammer. It's nothing too great over in the artifacts market right now. So I think we're not going to spend any of our gold that way. I'm going to get another Mangano unit. So we are full of sea snakes. And I'll get one more crossbow unit, just to help fill that out a little. So offer knight tutelage, let's check this out. My dog's barking out the window at someone. No. Gets Damien Valarian as a squire. We're going to say no to that because Damien is our hostage that we managed to get in a war with our liege at one point in a wacky little turn of events before we took Duskendale. Speaking of that, before we started filming, I started a claim fabrication over here because I would like to grab the High Lordship of Duskendale. And then I'll probably honestly just give away Rook's Rest High Lordship because I believe, excuse me, I believe it'll probably get into the area of controlling too many duchies. 1 second. My dog's still just yippy-yapping at someone outside. Okay, hopefully this isn't too much for this thing to handle. I ran an update earlier, I think that upgraded my NVIDIA settings or whatever the hell that does. And it reverted some of... So the game looks better, but I think it might crash a bit more. But we'll see. Wouldn't even surprise me if somewhere in my tinkering to try and make it run smoother, I had like tick something that offsets it and makes it all goofy. Anyway, close those over on the side so this runs a bit better, and then we'll get into it. So Cannibal is roaming elsewhere, thank goodness. Get that beast out of here. My dog is not happy. So we're going to invite some knights, because I believe we have some knights that aren't of the highest quality in our army right now. So this hasn't quite developed all the way. I think I'm going to raise all his raiders. We're going to come in hot. We're going to click this, so that they do not just instantly attack anything on sight. So we need to navigate them out here to the Kingdom of Duskendale. So we're going to go raid their capital a little bit. We're going to go soften them up, basically, before this claim finishes. So I think I'm just going to go raid their capital. I might even raid this capital. Because if I can capture someone important to their families before the war starts, I'm wondering if I could just basically start off with high war score. Like if I could insta-win the war. We're going to find that out. Because that could make some... what is it? Intrigue. That can make some intrigue playthroughs really interesting. Well, I don't know. Calm the fuck down. Why'd that stop? Alrighty. So we're loading it back up, but that's not ideal to crash within 8 minutes. Not ideal for the brand, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, we will get right on into it. Shouldn't be too long, right? Until it loads. We'll know it's about to be loaded when the music starts. So one of those saves I was thinking about doing maybe after this one. So the main one I was thinking was a Dornish save. I'm not sure who I would be. Probably House Ironwood, the house we just raided in our stream earlier today. Thinking about them, I was also thinking about... So I've already done like a Dane thing a while ago, but that was before dragons. I've also done like a Celtigar thing, and I'm doing one of those now. So either... I mean, Danes are never off the menu. Was also thinking about doing a Fowler. Basically, I was looking at the Storm Donish houses. Could also do like one of the Jordanes, the Kingdom of the Tor. That would be pretty cool. They're the house named after Robert Jordan, and their duchies named after Tor Publishing. So just name them after stuff from his books. Or the other one I was thinking was doing something in the Riverlands. Probably House Blackwood or House Mallister. I don't really like the Brackens, so probably won't do something with them. But the Blackwoods are cool because they're a house in the Riverlands that still follow the old gods. So it's kind of unique, right? So it'd be fun to try and convert all of the Riverlands to the house of the old, or the religion of the old gods. Could do something like that, or, well, potentially doing like religion head stuff in there. Form a new branch of the old gods. Who knows? We could also do the Mallisters. The Mallisters would be pretty cool, because we could try and break free of the phrase. Because I think if you do petty kingdoms, the phrase are your lieges. I'm not sure how low you gotta go to. I think it might be duchies. If you play on Shattered Realm duchies, you can play as like independent Mallisters. It'd be fun to break free of the phrase, create your own kingdom on the Cape of Eagles, and then go and squash all the Ironborn out. Install your own people on the islands. Get rid of those pesky Ironborn once and for all. So those were a couple of the ones I was thinking. There's also the Crake Halls would be pretty cool. I've been thinking of them or the Umbers for a while, and just trying to basically make like super soldiers. Because I think they both have a history of being big. But the next one I do, I'm probably going to click Essos off, just because I think that'll make it run a little better. And there's also like a, what is it, it's a Game of Thrones light sub mod that does something. That would probably be pretty helpful. I think I'll also probably need to go in there and turn those settings back down, because I'm not sure why updating my, I think it was the NVIDIA settings, wanted to revert it back. But that's all, I guess that's alright. where that autosave probably kicked in. If it did at all. But going back to some potential saves, the idea of those Dornish ones would be to essentially like reverse conquest with Dorne. So with like iron, so basically what I would want to do is start as a specific culture in Dorne. So say like the Stone Dornish. So either like the Ironwoods or the Fowlers, and basically conquer all of them, become kings of the Stone Dornish, and then move on to the next culture that's right next door, become kings of all of them. Then we'll move on to the last culture, which I think is where the Martells are. It's Sand and Salt Dornish are the other two, I believe. So we just kind of go in that order. And then we could start conquering into the marches. By that point, there's the Stormlands, I feel like, kind of break down kind of into shit. They're just always fighting each other, but they're not really strong enough, I guess, to kind of, one of them's not strong enough, it seems like, to centralize, kind of take advantage. But in the Reach, normally some house gets strong as shit in the Reach. And that's probably what we'll have to watch out for, is one of the, it's normally not the high towers. I've seen the Tarleys get really strong. I've seen Golden Grove a few times. Seems to like suck up everything between them and the Westerlands and everything around. And the Rowans get pretty powerful. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes. My dog is still not happy about the people outside just having a good time. He wants it to be his business. Oh, there's the music. Think we know what that means. That means it should be going pretty shortly. Should have us loaded on in. I've also never really played up in the north. I'm not sure who I would want to play as. Potentially playing as the Boltons could be pretty cool. They're always a wacky little bunch. There's also the Karstarks. I did say the Umbers, trying to do like an Umber super soldier. Then maybe go conquer everything around the wall. And of course, gotta go get the timeshares at Skagos. Could do something with like the Barrowtons and do a lot of horse men-at-arms, like only use Oh, I guess it took us to the main menu. You know, while we're here, let me turn some of these settings down. Quality preset, low. Texture quality, low, 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 low. Always high. If it increases performance, I would like it, please. I really hope that doesn't make it crash. That would not be ideal. I have faith. Oh boy. Just gotta have a little patience here. It said some settings may not take effect until we restart the game, and it took it literally. It said bet. Anytime now, come on. What if we spam it? Surely that won't mess anything up. Oh? Okay. Okay. Let's go. I'm kind of surprised that actually went through. Let's hit continue. Let's get on in there. Just loading our game up. Loading at 100%. Let's go. You know what we gotta do? We gotta make the screen small. Oh, here we go. Let's just zoom on in somewhere small. We're gonna get over to our home. Alright, visit Ironborn. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Coming on over. That should be the Veil, probably. Oh, this is more familiar. Alright. Is our army called? I'm not sure when that auto-save would have kicked in. Did we get these? Yep, looks like it. So, like we did before, we're gonna call in our raiders. We are developing a claim down here for the High Lordship of Duskendale. We already own the Dunfort, but we want the Darkwoods Mull. So, before that claim is developed, we're gonna call in our raiders. Let's just do it right here, because this is a little closer. Calling the raiders that we have developed through our practice piracy tradition. We're going to go soften up Duskendale. So my idea that I was saying was I'm going to try and capture some of the heirs and the important people in the war that we're about to fight for that claim. And just kind of hold them in our dungeon. Because I think that might start us with an automatic high war score. Oh no. Why did you do that? King Corliss is a troll. This guy is... Oh my lord. They are about to curb stomp you, dude. Alright. So we're just gonna kinda keep doing what we're doing. While trying to ignore that our liege is gonna get dragon fired. That's insane. I cannot believe that buffoon just did that. Do not come up over here. Go somewhere else. I am not trying to get caught up in this. Wonder if this would be a time to break away from him. Oh man, my character is not looking good down there. So is this... Who are the knights in here? Lucifer. Who do I need to watch out for? I think King Viserys. Yeah, let's get in here and see who we need to watch out for. I think King Aemon himself has a dragon. Yeah, he's riding on Caraxes. Okay, I don't know why I did that. But I think King Viserys is riding on Balerion. So we're gonna have to watch out for him. Alyssa Targaryen. Melee's rider, okay. Okay. Is Daemon riding anybody? Does not seem to be. I need to fix the eyes. I've done something to the eyes. That's scary. Are they all like that? Alright, well they all got flesh eyes. So we just gotta stay away from that giant Targaryen attack block. Let's just go right up there. Put some distance between us. Well, okay, so they chased him away. Got a lot of crossbowmen. They do have 2,000 crossbowmen in this stack. So maybe, I don't know. My liege has entered a regency. So what if we raided this ourselves? Get us in there. Okay, so they are fighting down here. 21,744, and they've got to have dragons, right? Yeah. Yeah. See? Master of the Beaten. My liege's conflict with the Blackwater drags on as his marshal. Oh, I'm his marshal? Ooh, this is kind of on me. Oops. As strong mead, the Knights of the Gullet failed King Corlys. Battle line was broken and our whole army cast into a desperate rout. Now as our soldiers flee, King Aemon's host advances on the kingdom. Dude, you can have it. You can have it, man. Gold, maybe. Survive is whipped for their failure. Join. I am not joining it. Hell no. There you go. Well, I get a martial perk. See, that was the right option. No, I'll just do that one. Give myself a bit more prowess. Yeah, that was insane. I don't really know what he expected. I'm surprised no one got... Oh. He got Balerion. He got Vhagar. He got Vhagar. Vermithor. Jeez. Yeah, I am not messing with that cat. Those inbred lizard wizards are not to be trifled with. I do not know why he did that. That's insane. Now would be the time to, like, break out from under it. His power sharing has ended. I do not blame him. So we should take this raid here shortly. We will bring bountiful plunder. Alright, so I captured her mom. The lady's mother that I'm raiding. So I wonder if that'll affect the war square. It's not like a huge amount, but that might be enough to kind of influence it at the start. Let's not get too zoomed down. So we're gonna raid this one, and like I said, I am not getting involved in this. I entered into a regency, my son Harold. Man, Nessa's always up to no good. Throw her in jail. They're always causing a ruckus or doing some shit. Those Ironborn ladies I always bring in for my knights, because they can also be knights. Sometimes they do be scheming. Okay, so I got this feller. Darren Shrevey. Wonder if I'll be able to ransom him off. Can I go here without? We're gonna go that way. Because if I had gone here, I would have taken 100 casualties. Well, I just kind of assumed it's 100. Check our prisoners. So Nessa, oh yeah, so we just captured her. That's the widow we need in there. Vorto. This guy's 78. He still got 14 prowess. He could fight in our army. Give me that 21. We'll take that. So it'll also make him have less money for when we declare war on him. I wonder if we're even strong enough to really go independent. Or if I went... Like, if I did go independent, could I just... Oh? How did she die? She died of a broken heart. Queen Mother Alysanne. He died a little while ago. Alright. Oh. A lot of siblings. A lot of children. Okay, so Silverwing does not have a rider anymore. Interesting. So we're still just going to keep on raiding. Gotta make sure we're not drifting into lands we shouldn't be. Let's go ahead and hit this 18 loot province. Oh. Sarah is on the Yellow Beast Stormwind. Sarah Targaryen of the Hook. Ah! That's not good. We were thinking about declaring war on that feller, King Massey of the Hook. And that would not do. Because now there is a Targaryen there. What? The Rains are about to get booty smacked by the Targaryens too. 16, 7, 34, 22, 103. Dropping slowly, and then it's just gonna evaporate. Oh. Oh, there it is. Valerian's hungry. And you know what? We're gonna deliver this loot because I don't want to become dragon food. You can have my lands. Yeah, I don't want them. I don't want them. Oh, 100%. Let's go. I'm not sure why that was done. I mean, now really would be the time, especially with the rains burnt up. Got 49, 30. They still have a lot of men at arms. I don't really know if we want to mess with that. Maybe after we solidify our power a little more. Maybe like after another couple streams. But I don't know about quite yet. Maybe if we get a dragon somehow. Maybe if Dorcas could go and tame Sheep Stealer. I think Sheep Stealer is vacant now. So I'd like to be able to construct a duchy building here at the Dun Fort. Okay, why isn't this in it? There we go. I'm no longer sharing power with young Harold Celtigar. Very nice. That should stop, I think. Are they still at war with, like, the Rains? So, a hunter has been seen in my lands. Somebody has been scouting out, making a map for where somebody is probably trying to kill, was it Dorcas? That was on somebody's list. So we can't be having that. Can't have our daughter Dorcas, grandbaby Dorcas, taken. So I would upgrade that to 800. So that's 650 right now. How long would that take? 23 months. Why not? I feel like we should probably have it upgrading. I believe it also increased the garrison unit there. It'd be a little more helpful to make it a little stronger, I think. A snake at court. Enough is enough. I hear a man shouting amidst a crowd of onlookers, all attention turned in that direction. When I hear crowd part is my friend Rickard, who is shouting at my knight Dysa. He's clearly furious and stops only when he suddenly realizes that all eyes are now on them. Apologies, my lord. It's just that this queen won't leave me be. For the sake of my reputation, I want this to end. Oh, scandalous. She's trying to jump in my friend's willies. That is not very appropriate for the... What is he? He's somewhere along in succession. That's Dorcas' husband, I think. It is, yes. So Dorcas is pregnant. quite the herald that we know. How long does this claim have left on it? A little bit of time. So I think we're going to go back to softening them up. So we'll pick our raiders out. We're going to let them load on in. Let's go ahead and hit these two. We'll hit these three even. Go straight to the province of the Bent Branch Keep. It'll be a helpful 20. And we do gotta consider too that Lord Roland could kick it at any time. And then it would fall to young Harold, well, who's not very young anymore. He's kind of a crusty 40-something. Why are they standing still? Can I not raid them again? Okay, well, I guess we can raid those ones. I just had it at the wrong place. Oops, that's on me. I still cannot believe King Corlys declared war on the Targs, losing 3 family members. What's going on? Spouse leaving an impression? No, we'll just have a parade. Parade will do. Parades always work. So after that, after raiding the city, we'll move on to the province of Birch Hall. Need to make sure we're on the right side. I think if we cross that line, the Targs are going to come smash us with their dragons. And the fun thing is, not the fun thing, but like a nice little quality of life thing when you're raiding. When you click on the next one, it'll just like queue it up. So we'll hit Birch Hall. Then come on down to Silverhead. How long has it been? Is it still... So it's been 29 years, not too shabby. Not too shabby. We've got a measly 20 raid loot already. We have more than enough prestige to just keep on raiding, especially with Lord Roland being in bad health. Kenwell is ruling elsewhere, which is the province of Wicked Inn. So you can count on me staying the hell away from Wicked Inn. I set my... Okay, I wanted to make sure I had set my raiders for my... You can set your... Alright, my granddaughter has made a great-granddaughter, Velena. But I don't know if that name is really going to work for me. Smelma. We already have a Smelma. Daenerys, Ilaria, Velena. Sorella, Jayana, Amamayana. Ilaria, Sorella, Smelma. Monica? That just, I feel like that came out of nowhere. Melaine, Prunella. Yeah, you can be Prunella. You can be a fighter. We don't have many fighters coming through the ranks, so we need some more fighters. Yeah. Oh, look, another Dorcas. So we'll let that dude ransom his daughter or something back. I'm not sure which one it was. But the namesake, probably not the namesake. Someone that shares a name with our great-granddaughter can be on her way. We'll queue up the next spot to go. Prisoner John Birch. I need to put him down for the society he made. Next one, Lord Kevin paid us 10. Thank you very much, Lord Kevin. I'm sure we will be seeing you again, Little John. Raided the city of Silverhead. Let's move on. Move it on, move it on. And we'll go to the province of Bear's Head. Gorland Gorlami. You're not really too gray at much. Yana Wheaton. Same with you, you're not really. Oh, he looks pissed. He looked pissed. Not what I wanted to do. Let's come, wrong one again. To my council. And let's come down in here. Okay, so we still got 8 months left. Ash fine. Magor Silvertongue is shining today. Sounds like something that I don't want to get into. I guess we'll just go right there first. Why not? Hit the little spots first. We got plenty of time. Took some more prisoners. Captured Master Alistair. Can we just ransom him? $30. Thank you very much. Alistair. Speaking of, let's go and peruse the artifacts market. See if anything else has popped in. Northern Claims. Ooh, this one is pretty good. That would give us 2 more captains. And I feel like that's a decent amount of a boost to the captain effectiveness percent. 14%. I don't know if I've seen it quite that high. That's a decent, I feel like. But we do have our Valyrian steel weapon, Pincer. So we're probably not going to take one of those. Dang, I feel like that's pretty good too. Minute arms maintenance minus 7%. I do like that spear. Northern Clan spear. Alright, let's get right on into it. We'll resume. Master Alistair is going to give us $30. Not dollars. Gold. We're just going to reject that. Prince Nymor's Grand Tournament. No need, buddy. We're out raiding. We don't need to play its war. Because we bring it. So we're raiding there. Let's queue that one up next. And who did we capture? Master Roland? Walter Taylor. He's got good martial, but he has terrible prowess. Everything he's done is from a book. But we'll recruit him anyways. That's a freeborn. Let's load her up. This was one of my knights. Should I banish her? Send her off to the Sept? Make her domain conversion. Oh, she will not accept. We'll click those away. And I think we'll just queue up this one all the way down here. Shady Bush. City down at the very bottom, and then that'll probably be the last one. Because I'm not really sure where else to go to raid, because we don't have much time left between that claim being done. I don't want to send him too far out. Captured Lord Joseph's wife, Lady Albany, and his grandson, Conwy. I think he forgot a letter there. Conwy Hart. Yeah, if you could take one of the letters from your last name and just put it in. Put it in your first. You'd be alright. So I think after we raid this, we'll probably just send them on home. Do too. I guess we could just go hit that sept. Family feast. All is well. My family gathered at the Great Hall in Crab's Return, enjoying the realm's relative peace while we feasted. My granddaughters Dorcas kept mostly to herself, demurely avoiding the gaze of the male servants. And I lose prestige, or I lose stress because I'm a drunkard. So I'll get a couple drinks in, which is fine by me. Getting that stress bar down a little bit. Like I said, we're just softening up the Duchy of Duskendale before we declare war on them. Figured if we've raiding all their castles, taking all their gold, hopefully recruiting some of their knights, then it'll be a little easier to come and squash them when that High Lordship claim is done. Actually, I don't even know if it is for the High Lordship. Then we'll go up to that one next. Could hit Tusk Forward and these ones as well. 2. It's the most dangerous lead to have. A broken contract. I was informed Lady Sorella defaulted on her loan and is refusing to make payments to the bank. Is that one of my vassals? Yeah, pay that back. They do not mess around. What are you doing? Pay the Iron Bank. So Lady Sorella defaulted. I don't think I really care. She will regret this. As long as it's not my loans. Then I am not worried about it. Maybe that's one thing I should do. Holy hell, it didn't crash. That was crazy. My courtier comes of age. Indrin gains fortune and builder and the trained fighter. Now can Indrin... I offer him a knighthood. Gains 200 prestige, a bit of religion points. Yeah, you can skip the squire nonsense. You can just go straight to being a knight. Accept that, and then I will find you from Andalos. Come on in. So we have raided the sept. Did I queue up their next target? Looks like it. Bucks. What is this Bucks call? Must have a bunch of deer rutting in the woods or something. We'll ransom him. Keep Ryessa Cooper. Yeah, that should be it. The game wanting me to declare, or suggesting I declare war on King Justin, that is crazy. Can I see who his knights are? I just know his wife has got a dragon. I guess it's still a little dragon, but when you have no dragons, little dragons are still scary. Cannibal is roaming nearby over in the point side. Should I send some knights out to go capture him? Has Cannibal eaten anybody recently? Let's hit it with the old pause button. Excuse me. Moonfire. Is that a recent thing? I don't think so. I think that's real life. I don't think that's the game. Been going for 29 years. And I bet the Duskendale has hated every minute of it. They have hated living by us for probably at least the last 9 of those years. Especially after we took the Dunfort. Oh. Come on. Stop your freezing. You just got a little positive reinforcement. I don't get it to stop freezing, right? Lady Omnia. Now I believe she was one of the ones that I could ransom off. Raided another land. Till death. Oh no! Our lady wife, our late lady wife, Olisa, has passed away. Was that just old age? Oh. But the good news is, we can remarry. We can remarry. Who out there would like to be friends with us? That's crazy that we can... What? That is absurd. Is that allowed? What about alliance power? Is there anyone that's really willing to give us a good alliance? Kingdom of Deepden. House Lydon. We'll probably just stay single and get to mingling. Ah, no. Do your raiding. There you go. Lady Lord Joseph paid us 25 smackaroonies. That should be nice. What is this? Someone is trying to pay us ransom for Amyana Wheaton. We will accept that. Nice doing business with you. So we've raided Buck's Call. That would have been kind of cool to find like some antlers from like a hunt or something. But either way, we'll be on our way. So the reason I'm like taking the time to raid one of these, it's only worth 2, is because sometimes you can actually just capture someone and ransom them back for well worth more. So cross your fingers and toes that we're gonna get maybe the lord of the province themselves. Might be able to ransom them back for 20. Then we'll queue up the last city of Tuskford. And then send the troops back on home. Because I'm not sure there's really much more for them to do after we raid here. Yep, so we captured the Lord himself, like I was saying. So it was only worth 2. We only gained 2 to our raid loot. But by ransoming him, we can ransom him for 30. And probably get more, because it looks like we've captured quite a few. Ethos of Proud Crack. Williamin Fenwick. Seems to be alright. He's terrible prowess. Never mind. He's good martial. It always kills me finding these dudes that have decent martial, but they're prowess. Like, what is my newborn great-granddaughter's prowess? 0. Not much worse. It's only 3 less. You prisoner Meryl who died in the dungeons. No, well. Cannibals roaming elsewhere. Rewind to the Lordship of Yellow Stars. Lord Jeremy Norwood paid us 30 to release him? That's what I'm talking about. Now we'll get it 15. And the good thing about ransom loot, I was saying this earlier, when you ransom a prisoner, you don't have to pay the prestige tax essentially. So when you raid somewhere and return to your own domain, you pay 1.5% of the prestige of the raid loot you deliver. But when you ransom someone, you don't have to pay that. So it's even better. So we'll come back and deliver the raid loot. It's only 154, so it's not a whole lot. But the main point was just to come up here and kind of soften up Duskendale. And beat them up a little bit before we declare war on them. And let's go ahead and ransom this prisoner, Athos of Proud Rat, who is absurdly below average. Nothing good about those stats. I'm sure he has a great personality, though. I didn't actually look at his traits. So he could have. He could have had good traits. Probably not, though. So we'll disband those guys and gals and let them recharge. Because soon, this claim on the county will be finished. And we will go and try and press for the last high lordship of the Dunfort. Raiding their lanes is going to fuel our war machine. Let's actually pause it and come in here to see just how many. So they never rose troops up against us. So I don't. Yeah, they ain't got nothing. We should be alright. We should be more than fine here. So it's at 97% of 100. Meanwhile, should we? Let's give that a little click. Ooh, I don't like that though. Can we come in here to our council? Is there anyone better than Maester Cleon? There's gotta be, right? Just barely. Lord Damien, his health is ailing. He's been with us since day 1. We're gonna assign him here. It'll do, bring it down to 0.1%. It was at 0.2. It's about the little gains. Every inch matters. We're probably gonna kick it like as soon as that goes. We're like right now, it's just gonna be like chung chung. Let's marry a maiden. I don't care. Gonna be a knight. If you're over 5 foot and you can hold a spear, you're good enough for the levies. Yes, all of Duskendale will be mine. And we're gonna go straight into it. We're not gonna waste any time. Let's declare war. Lady Eleanor of Duskendale. Oh my god. God. Oh my god. Come here. I need a hook. I've got a hostage. Is that good enough for a hook? God damn it. God damn it. Well, factions. Loyalist faction. Not in there. Against your liege. Not joining that. Liberty. Create claimant faction. I'd like to pick me as the claimant faction. Disillusion faction. Oh, disilluge his realm, right? Whatever. Make a disillusion faction for now. And just cause. If we need to press that, I'd like to have some more allies. So we will end up marrying. So our new wife, Lady Kyra Leiden. They are a house over in the Westerlands who have probably been getting their shit wrecked for a little bit. If they're gonna send one of their daughters off to marry this old dude. Or maybe I underestimate my prestige in the world. But I somehow doubt it. So once again, we are going to raise our raiders. So I guess I am a bit dumb. That actually is in our land, isn't it? That's... yeah, under Corliss. This guy. Suppose I could check in on my son Aloran, who is the High Lord of Crackclaw Point. He's my third son, 38. He's a sodomite. Sodomite sent me a bucket of poop. He's got 3 daughters. Amena Celtigar, who is maternally betrothed to Andrum Lawlison. Maya Waters. Oh, he's been making bastards. And Valena Celtigar. Very cool, very nice. He's got like 1800. That's fine, I guess. Seeing if he had any claims I wanted to go and press. Maybe one of these days. So here's where Cannibal or someone was hiding out. What are the Graftons up to? 6235. They might be prime for looting. Maybe I take this, take the upper part of the claw. It's time to fabricate a claim. Or do I just take the city? Why would I take this before taking the good bits? Maybe that'll be Harold's task. My son, because my feller is old. And I'm not sure how long he will be around. So what is she good at? Can we go to manage domain? Like, give us a little more money, so I think it was actually better at... Is that chivalry? Decreasing the men-at-arms maintenance cost, I'm guessing, is what that's affecting. And now that... Should I move my realm capital to the Dun Forts? Maybe not yet. Cannibal's been sighted over Claw Isle. Maybe this is my chance. Maybe this is my chance. So, oh, I have to trade Craven. Boo. Say that would be a decent way to try and send off this Lord Roland attempting to train the cannibal. Well, I guess that's more of a fool's quest than anything. No one actually expects you to be able to tame the cannibal. So I also wonder if I could like cut in this 9,000 stack in half, land like 4,500 of them on their shores, and then if that would cause them to kind of raise their troops because they think I'd only bring in half my force, and then as soon as they raise their troops, bring my other half out so I can like crush them before we actually go to war. Could be the moves. I might try that out. I need to be in my own territory. And I've just disembarked. So we're going to go to Crab's Return. We're going to split the army in half. And then we will make them disembark in game and then head up to either the Tangled Shore, the Crab Shore, somewhere up there. Go and bait the Graftons out. See if we can get into a little scrap with them before we... Oops, my courtier comes of age. A skilled fighter, okay. Would you like to be a knight? Okay, I guess he is a knight. Oh, he's a squire. He's Mirish. May we find you a wife? Amana the Vain, guaranteed robust, a nickname, and a guaranteed pass down trait. I'll take it. And you'll take it. Both of y'all. Come and join the armies. Just like I was saying, I think we have to be on friendly land. So we'll have them disembark at Crab's Return, and then we'll split them in half. Interact with the cannibal. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so split in half. And let's just take them like right there. That looks prime for the rating. And we'll disembark one in the attempts of baiting out the Graftons, who I believe I should be able to defeat. $67 Blooded Guard and Armored Footmen. Those guys seem decent. We have got around almost. We got a lot more troops than them, so we should be all right. Maybe I'll just ransom her off now, because I guess I'm not gonna. Oops, sorry. Kinda forgot about you in the dungeon. Okay, let's. Kingdom of the Hook. I mean, now might be the time to declare war on them, get the king. What do I have? My claims are as follows. The High Lordship of Massey's Hook and the Lordship of Stone Dance. Those aren't too shabby. After this little Grafton experiment, does Harold have those? Sir Harold the Quiet Crab. He's got some down in the Stormlands, I might. Lordship of Rooks. Okay, yeah. That checks out. He's got some down in the Stormlands I might look into when we get to him. But until then, I think we're going to go ahead with our Grafton sneak attack experiment. But those, yeah, they are looking pretty vulnerable. Okay, so our wife falls pregnant. We'll send the one with the mangonels first. Alright, go hit the city of Mulberry. And then your reinforcements will await you offshore. I could try and disembark them too, though, to try and get rid of that disembark penalty. But I don't know if that will cause the Graftons to not attack. Like, I'm not sure how they interact with the idea of there being one stack, or if they just see that I have more troops than them and are stronger, so they don't want to try and fight. I'm not sure how, like, the AI decides to come defend themselves. Stone of Glass! As I struggle to make out the tiny stone of glass, even old men struggling with bad eyesight could read with ease. Yeah, we'll just do that one. Because that'll give us a learning lifestyle skill point we can use. It'll wash our hands, which is kind of useless because I have turned plagues off because those are annoying as shit. Time between mental breaks plus 3 years. We don't really need that one because we have been doing good to maintain our stress levels, because we're a drunkard. Just have a bit of grog. That seems to even us out. So I'm not sure they're gonna do anything unless they're like developing over here and I can't see them coming around the bend. I think we'll go ahead and bring them on. Interesting. I'm not really sure what I expected. But we will just continue on with our raiding. We've raided the Crownlands, we've raided the Stormlands, raided Dorne, now it's time for the Vale. And I guess we have raided the North. We gave the Umbers and the Boltons a little pinch of our claws. Someone's trying to kill Roland. Roland Caldwell. Not sure that really strikes a nerve with me, so... Okay. Well, my prisoners has passed, which is unfortunate for them, because I don't think we're going to do anything with them. There's no one we can ransom. Oh, that was a city. I'm just pretty sure you can't capture people from city provinces, or maybe it's a bit lower of a chance to get them or something. I'm not exactly sure. But any hoozle bees, we'll just continue our raids over here. It's going to take us 2 months. I wonder if it would be better if we merged the two. Alright, it does actually look to just be like a level 3. It is, so it's castle holding level 3, so that's on us. Good. Am I being dumb? Whatever. Oh, I can't merge raiding armies away from home. So I am being dumb. Okay, so yeah, they're not even raiding together. That one's just standing still. So we'll move them off, like right here. Jeez Louise. Now would be the time, I guess, for the Graftons to show up and then bop, bop. Because they could hit them one at a time since they're both raiding. So I had some stockades, finished construction over at Rewind, over at Crab's Return. I rewinded and still almost said it wrong. So stockades, that is going to be the level 4 upgrade on the Hill Forts building. It's going to improve our skirmisher damage, as well as give us 2% levy size increase, bit of control growth, and just make the fort a little more defensible. So it'll be good as we prepare to potentially go independent, because there's a good chance our capital would get sieged. Right now we're kind of under the protection of the Valarians, so I don't think we really have to worry too much about someone coming to siege our capital, because they would just go to Driftmark or Dragonstone. This could be a lot faster though, sending out 2 different armies. Get some double raid power going. Or maybe it's a way to burn through my troops twice as fast. Gotta think of both sides. Got to think of both. I wish the cannibal would come back. Try and pick him up, add him to our army, or maybe send Sir Harold. Let's check in on our wife, who I believe was pregnant. She's got 5 months to go. It's been 30 years since the start of the game. So these should be done soon. What's that at? 7 days? We got a week on that. 9 on this one. So a little over a week on each. And I think after that I'll send them home. Because I think I will press that claim on the hook. I know I was talking about not trying to fight against the Targaryens, the inbred lizard wizards. It'll go this way. But I don't know if his wife is even in his army. And he's currently fighting someone else. Try and murder her. Romance. Is that Sarah Targaryen? That's not a... She belongs to Screets. So we'll come out this way too. there's the Graftons. There they are. They decided to show up. Are they gonna come and try and bop me? I believe they're both done raiding. Come back that way. Let's see. Last time we were really close to getting caught out by. Wait. Oh, these guys. Oh god. Last time out, we were almost pinched down in Dorne. Like to get these guys in here soon. Like to get that main advantage. It's kind of a wacky little turn of events. Oh, they're getting pumped. Get in there! Get off your boats. It's gonna be too late. Our Knights Ronald Colwell maimed. Mark Slate. Means cheers. Beligier Sand wounded. Valero maimed. Oh, was maimed by an enemy soldier. So it seems like we're starting to change the tide a little bit. Really needed those reinforcements. That might delay how long it takes us to declare war. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Rickard Rain picked up his first kill, I think. So we did defeat the Graftons. We are then going to get the hell out of here. Their routed casualties end up totaling a little over 5,000. Battle should wrap up shortly. And we'll send both of these armies home. So I guess, I don't know how I would describe the Grafton experiment. I mean, it's kind of like it's a success for us. We got some raid loot and stuff, but I don't know if we really found out how to bait them out. Or if they just kind of thought they could beat the 2 stacks, or what it was. Or maybe before they didn't think they could beat either of the stacks. I'm not too sure. But they're licking their wounds back in Goldtown. So our liege is a co-monarch, it seems. We'll just send those 2 stacks home so they can go and drop the loot off and start recovering. Because soon, they try and declare war. Kingdom of the Hook. And I'll take the High Lordship of Stone Dance and basically just some of these. Increasing our domain. Disband them, and now it's time for them to start refilling. Oh, so I have a son. You will not be named Corliss. Tristane, Charon. Of course, you've lost your mind, lady. You might be new around here, but we're gonna name him Porthos. I don't think we've named anybody. That 20-year age gap. followed by a 15-year age gap. So we got little Porthos. Shouldn't be too long for the sea snakes and the crossbowmen to fill back in. We've also got the embrasures that should be finishing around the time I'm thinking that we'll go to war. That is going to be the level 5 upgrade in the Force Forts. Increase the fort level, the holding taxes, the skirmishers that get stationed here, the archers, but I'm not sure if crossbowmen count as archers or if they're their own thing. I'm not sure about some of the subcategories of like the men-at-arms, and I'm not sure it really says anything about it. We're increasing development in the county as always. So let's go and peruse the artifacts market. Let's see if there's anything worth buying here. There's still the nice Northern Clan spear. We've got the Lips mace, +2 prowess. Lord Dennis crown, boo. The smell of ice and fire. What do we think an ice and fire smell like? Nothing at Claw Isle can be upgraded yet. Are they fighting somebody? What is the Dusk Lords doing? Defending against Lord Quentin the Craven of Rosby in the Rosby War for Lord Patrick's claim on the lordship of Antlers. That's gonna be like down here. That's alright. We actually have some blood on the Rosby seat. One of our daughters is married to the heir of Rosby, so not the worst, not the best. I'll take it. I have a feeling at some point I might declare, if we do go independent and that Disillusion faction goes against the Valarians, I might just go as a vassal to the Targaryens right here. Because I'd rather that than have to go to war. Because they do like to be a conquering. Get a little sip of water. Ooh-wee. Oh my god. I was bored. Oh. Almost choked on that water. So how is Driftmark recovering from that lost war? Seems to be alright. They lost quite a few family members. We're just gonna say no to that. No to the tournament. Some embrasures have been constructed. We're at the Dun Forts. Very nice, very nice. We cannot afford an upgrade at either of our domain holdings now. Okay, so we have received the Men-at-Arms fascination. That's nice. So the size of the Men-at-Arms regiment +4, max number +1, size, title. Size of title Men-at-Arms. I don't know what that means. Given title. Okay. Gotcha. So it's Men-at-Arms for a title. Interesting. So how about we make some armored horsemen? It's gonna be pretty expensive. Full maintenance, 1.84 unraised. Oh, that'll be fine. That's some armored horsemen joining the army. Only gonna have a little bit, around 50 of them. I guess I probably should have just upgraded my sea snakes. So we'll do that. Add some more man-at-arms to our stack, which does have us at a minus 2.5 deficit, which is not ideal. What if we sold our prize scepter? Is that equipped? I don't think this one is. We'll sell this one. 94 gold. That should fund it for long enough. And it has been a fine evening. We have a feast with our family. I think that event schedules itself like every year, every 2 years or so. We'll have a fine feast with the family. So, Prince Damon Valarian becomes of age. He's curious, he's a trained fighter. I just offer him a knighthood. And have him be a squire to my son. We'll do that. I think you also get, is it +1 prowess for being a squire? Help my son out. Let's put him on. Fully grow my hostage. Damon is now a man. Pretty certain. So Damon wants to go home. Damien, I should say. Should I kick him out? So I could get a perpetual hook. We'll just send him back on his way. He's grown up with us. But off he goes. He's old enough to realize his time has come. So we are now fascinated by urbanization. Let's go and check that out. Is that like right at the edge? Or is that... No, it's going now. No, I don't think we are fascinated by that one. Let's go to... We'll do windmills. The thing I like about the windmills innovation is that it'll give all of our buildings that we have +1 additional building slots, allowing us to add either some more economic buildings, some more troop modifier buildings. It'll all depend on where we're standing when it comes down to that time. So we got 800 sea snakes, 700 crossbowmen, only 50 armored horsemen. For now. We'll be getting some more shortly. Looks like House Scales is going off to do some raiding. I feel like that's kind of bold of them. We'll see, what do they got? They got 100 armored. They got 100 heavy infantry, 200 crossbow. I feel like that's not bad for House Scales. Having 300 men-at-arms. That might just be me. So the Duskandees and the Rosbees are fighting down here. The Rosby should probably have that very handily. I think we will go ahead and probably just declare war on them. I don't think these last few armored horsemen that are trickling in. I don't think that's going to be the make or break in this war effort. So, let's do it. It is time to declare war on our cousin. Actually, I don't know if we can because he is our cousin. Looks like we can, you sucker. We've declared war on him. I will now call in my allies. My son, Lord Oloran, who has tasted battle before, he got his shit stomped. Is he still? Yep, he is married to Alice Rivers. He's got a few kids with her. When he was first given this land, he was called to go help House Strong in some war up here, and he just got bullied for like the first like 10 years of him being a lord. Maybe not that long. Maybe it was like 8. Yeah, but we'll call him in, and our new wife's family, King Louis Liddon. We'll call him too, because why not? Even though that will be absurdly overkill, I don't think House Massey even has any allies. But a Lord Aloran has joined the fray. Troops have amassed, and I think it is time to send them on their way. Let's go, I think just straight to it. We'll go to Stone Dance. And I'm a little wary, because that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 troops getting it right there. So we'll actually just... We're fine paying that 50 cost to embark. 9.2 is a bit much. But there will be riches involved in this war. King Louis joins the war. Let's bump it up to 2 to move this along a little bit. We've planned on the 1 speed just about this whole time. See if we can handle just a slight speed up. So we are almost here. I guess we are here. Now we will send them on. They've got 2 levies. 2 poor, malnourished peasants stand before the mighty. Almost 10,000 stack. Oh, 70? Okay. My fault. Was not familiar with your game. Shouldn't go poorly for us. This should not, unless, like, even if they have... Okay, the dragon's not here. I think the dragon might be in the castle or something. What if we just captured it? Instant 1 hundo. Got 50. 15 months left on the siege. Hit him with the instant 50 bomb. Osmond Blue Pike. You are joining us, my friend. You have found yourself a new home. Can I ransom you? Kind of. For 2. 2 measly doubloons. Their siege men at arms to finish the siege faster, it says. So even though this says... Oh, okay, never mind. I just can't read. Which ones are not equipped? Is it just that scepter? So I think we might have to destroy it to help pay for the war effort. So we'll do that because we already used our sell item feature. Got some scorpions with them. No siege equipment though. Would have liked them to bring some siege equipment. Are they gonna come join straight over here? Does not look like it. So it'll take them 6 months. It'll take, while it takes us 14. And it doesn't look like the Massies are really going to be able to do anything. They were previously fighting a war against the Baratheons as well. The kings of Shipwreck. Rewind. The kingdom of Shipwrecker Bay. Am I saying that? Shipbreaker. Can't English. How many do they have on the field? I would not like to face them. 21. Oh, psh. Bring them on. Bring them on. Never mind. I'll laugh at the storm. Is there any way? No. On Duskendale? Nope. Who are our other allies? Of the Marchfields? Oh, I forgot about them. We'll bring both of them. Just to, see if we can speed these up or something. More men, the faster it'll go. Oh, so a new king has joined the war. King Ronald has kicked it. Died of old age, unfortunately. Princess Rhaenys. There's some dragon news. Princess Rhaenys has taken to the flight on Vermator, the Bronze Fury. Alright, so they've taken their siege. Very nice. 10 months, not too shabby. I wonder if they assaulted. Kinda seems like it. So they're moving. Bring it on back down to 1 here for a second. So they're moving on down. I wish I could like send them up there. Like go siege this way. Their efforts have increased the war score to 55%. Some names just kind of a big one. 54 days. How many? Losing quite a few men there. Not going to be doing that. So the sickness is spreading though, so there's a daily siege progress of plus 10%, so I'm hoping that kind of stacks. There's sieging Sweetmont. We should be pretty good, I'm thinking. I'm pretty confident of this, which is why I'm scared. So whenever I'm confident, King Corlys always comes in and does something goofy that threatens threatens us. He he should be getting up there in age himself. He's 60. I think, are we a little older? We are. We're not quite a little older. So we're in poor health, but we haven't gone infirm yet. There are levels to this. So 3,000 men from the Stormlands have arrived to aid in our crusade against the vile wretches of Sharp Point. They will join the siege down to our south. Is there another siege event up here? It seems to be going a little quicker. Yeah, daily siege progress plus 20%. The disease within the walls is going rampant. I'm stopping at 20 days. Blah! Right there. Take 4 months to continue the siege. Now, the good thing is about that, it does kind of, reduce, that's actually, it reduces what we have to pay. So keep on sending them. We have more than enough men and allies, I think. 12 days left on the assault. Just follow them into the breach, men. I know you've seen 2,000 of your fellow peasants get beaten down. But it's a risk I am willing to take. Nope, well. There we go. We will enforce the demands. We'll go ahead and just disband our troops. So be it. We have gained the province of Stone Dance. And now the thing is, I'm not exactly sure what to do with it. I think I'm going to give it to my son. Low control in Stone Dance itself. Oh, I definitely should have put him on. Organize the army. Oops. But we're going to try and increase the control in Stone Dance. Or actually, we'll do it in Duskendale. It'll only take him 16 months. He should be able to knock that out in a jiffy. Choose on chivalry focused. I wonder if I reassigned him to... Oop. Let's see. Is anyone better? Yeah, okay. Close enough. So we're holding too many provinces right now. That is clear. Too many duchies. I think I'll just give my son Sir Harold, the Quiet Crab, one of them. And then I will just kind of deal with it when I become Lord of Roland. So I don't think there's a way I can increase my... Oh, there it is. Never mind. There we go. I can hold him now. Very well. Good. So we've got Stone Dance under the fold. As well as that High Lordship. These are all of our vassals now. Lordship of Sweetmont. Lordship of Chancedor. Lordship of Wisewood. We have grown our power quite a lot, I'd say. So that is not too bad. Oh, and I moved my charger. Son of a bitch. I moved it to the car. So after we increase the control in Duskendale, we'll have to move it down and increase it in Stone Dance, because that is what's going to limit us for now. That looks like Shipbreaker's Bay ended up winning that one. We got some strong allies, but they themselves kind of been beaten back a bit, it seems. Let's go check out that artifact we got in the siege. It is not very good. Just minus 10% stress gain. But it is of the blue rarity, so we'll see if we can sell it at the artifacts market when that becomes an option. I could embrace celibacy. I could indulge in some drink. Agree to become captain or commander. I believe that is for my liege. We'll actually invite some knights. Did that not go? Okay. I think it went that time. We're still losing some coin. That just means we'll have to go raiding here shortly. We'll have to raise up the raiders and send them out to bring in resources for our people. So as of right now, at full strength, we'll be at like 13,000 troops. They've got some strong allies. Her. So the control should be back to the normal level in the done for it shortly. And then, like I just said, I'm repeating myself. We'll move it down here. Any capable vassals down here? Let's check out some of our new. So Aloran has heeded my summons. He's a bold brute. Westerosi Valyrian with 16 prowess. It seems to be pretty decent, but he is an incompetent commander. He's straight dookie at leading. I'll pay for 25 for him to come in. Always need more knights. I can station one of my men-at-arms. What buildings do we have over here? Skirmishers, skirmishers, spearmen, heavy infantry. Heavy infantry, heavy infantry. Maybe I'll eventually build some heavy infantry to put down here at Stone Dance, but I think for now, if I could hit the right thing, I'm a doofus. We're gonna add our armored horsemen. And if I don't think it would really be worth. So Dorcas is an average harbor master. Could we find one that is excellent, maybe? No. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, they're all the same. Williamin has died. The William with the strange suffix, who's living in our dungeons. I guess not quite. It makes it sound like he was there on purpose. By his own free will. Like that dude that lives in the airports. I wonder how much of Lord Corliss's power we are. 73% of his military power. I guess this Wait, that was against... Yeah, 73%. And then this is the Loyalist faction. Lord Pylos. The Scaly. Interesting. So he's in charge of the Loyalist faction, which does not have much power right now. It's not really something we really need to worry about, I don't think. But also, that's just one more little obstacle in the way. One more step we have to climb. And I think we're gonna raise the Raiders. I don't think I need all 1,300 to go sow some chaos and bring in some gold. So raise them up. This it's gonna need to be a good one because we are sinking some gold. Well, I guess not anymore. Oh, we're about to be sinking again. But before those are all together, we will activate our skill points, and what it's going to do for us is when a natural death is 1 year away, it's going to let us know. So that's when we're going to go take out a giant loan we won't have to pay back from the Iron Bank. Who do we want to go and raid? We have 10,000 eager men. Oh, we could just trash through the sisters. Just go in a straight line through there. Or Grafton. I bet we could just go raid Goldtown. Can't do them. They're still a little strong. They're very strong. They're kind of recovering right now. So maybe we don't go raid in Essos. And we stick to the warring Westerosi. They're always fighting each other. Go raid my cousin again. Or do I raid my new neighbor? Or one of his allies? Let's go to Tarth. That's looking pretty good right now. I think we will just try and hit some of these Stormlanders. We will have them be on their way. Oh, shit. Is that going to crash? Here. Is OBS here? Are we good? Okay, I think OBS is here. Reconnection successful. Okay. Yeah, so I think we'll probably just end it here, because that does take a little bit to turn back on. But thank you for watching. We did a good bit this evening as Lord Roland of Claw Isle. I'm honestly still surprised he is still kicking it. Maybe on the next time out, he might end up going on us, but hopefully not. Sir Harold, actually, I mean, Sir Harold could be fun to play as. But either way, thank you for all those for tuning in. If you enjoyed, leave a little subscribe and let me know who I should play as next time. Like I said earlier, we're considering a Dornish house or maybe someone in the Riverlands and also the North and also the Westerlands. And honestly, the Greyjoys would be fun to play as too. But anyways, thank you all very much for watching and have a good evening.